probably clicked this video thinking, who would buy an 8-year-old camera? Well, that would be me. If this is your first time on the channel, my name is Kofi, but I'm also known as Cam Kodak, and I'm a photographer who sees things differently through the lens. Though why would I buy an 8-year-old camera? Well, I have to start off my photography journey talking about the first camera I bought, which is actually the Canon 70D. And the Canon 70D is not the camera that I'm talking about that is 8 years old. Though the Canon 70D was the first camera that I started off with, pairing it up with the nifty 50, the 50mm f1.8. Now, what made the Canon 70D the best camera for me to start off with was not the fact that it was a crop sensor or it only had one card slot, or the fact that it was the first camera to have dual pixel autofocus for Canon. Though the reason was, it fit my price range, and that is exactly what I needed to start off my photography journey. Now, a lot of people will look at a crop sensor camera and think that is the worst thing of all, though if you started off with a full frame camera, just know that you are blessed. Not everyone has the luxury of having a full frame camera, or even have the amount of money to start off with a full frame camera. I was lucky enough to pick up this crop sensor camera, and it did not stop me whatsoever from creating beautiful, amazing photos. And just because you don't have the latest and greatest, it should not stop you either from doing what you feel like is best to achieve your dreams. Sure, the Canon 70D did not have 2 card slots or did not have the best low light capabilities and did not have the best video specs either. Though it was a camera that started me off, and it was a camera that took beautiful images regardless of the fact of its limitations. My goal was to take photos, share my photos with my clients, have happy clients, and be able to continue to build myself and others so that they can be confident within the photos that I take for them. After 3 years of using the Canon 70D extensively, the shutter broke on me, and to get it fixed would cost me $300. So I had 2 choices, either to get it fixed or to throw away the camera. But instead, I went to my local camera shop and picked up the same camera for $300. I was lucky enough to pick up that same camera for $300, but sooner or later I did have to let that camera go. And instead of having 2 of the same Canon 70Ds, I was back to one with a broken shutter, and I wasn't getting as many bookings just because of the fact that I had just started a new job that was taking basically all of my time. Though it wasn't until that I got a new booking that I was like, okay, I need a working camera, not a camera with a broken shutter. So I went to my local camera shop and I was looking to pick up the Fujifilm X-T3 since I saw that it was used within great condition, and I arrived to the camera shop 2 hours after it opened, and that camera, the Fuji X-T3, was sold that morning that it opened. And I was too late, but it's okay. I saw that as a learning opportunity for me to actually look back at what I actually needed as a photographer. Now, this 8-year-old camera that I bought was based off of the things that I felt I definitely needed within my life. That was the fact that I already owned 2 great Canon lenses. I needed a camera that would not be the latest and greatest because I am just a photographer who loves taking photos, but also venture into video when needed. And I just need to improve myself. Improve myself as a photographer who doesn't place themselves within a niche box of just portrait photography, but I also want to improve myself as a photographer who ventures out to do other types of photography and goes to the main point of what a photographer needs, or even what matters most to a photographer, and that is to take photos that I enjoy. I don't need a full frame camera to take amazing photos. I don't need dual card slots to take amazing photos. And I don't need a mirrorless camera to take amazing photos. I need a camera that I am familiar with, experienced with, and willing to learn and grow with. The camera that I bought was the Canon 80D, and this camera was released in February 18th, 2016. So happy birthday to the Canon 80D. It is now an 8-year-old camera, and I could not be any more happier with this purchase than I made when I purchased my first camera, the Canon 70D. I hope this video inspired your creativeness to have no boundaries. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope that you guys have fun with taking more photos, videos, or creating more content that is out there. All right, have a great day.